Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Timberborn Greedy Armageddon. This is episode 14. You joined me here today up in the Badwater area that we've been in for the past 2 or 3 episodes. And I believe today I'm just gonna let everybody build these 2 Badwater discharges. I want to get this dirt excavator done and preferably have the Badwater rig done as well, so that we can get these Badwater pumps out and then fill in these little holes and things here, and this hole as well, type of thing. So while they're building all of this, we need to come over here and fix the mistake that I made in this area. So this power wheel run here, I intend to have come all the way over. And the issue with that is, if we see here, don't pay attention to the storages because those are only here so that we can get rid of this mountain, but those of course will leave when the mountain leaves. The issue that we have is, let's see if I can bring this whole way over. I put in some dirt here, and all of this is going to end up being removed. So I'm glad I caught this before they put all of this dirt in, and it would have just been wasted materials. So let's see if we can't get them started on this. Let's get up to 3 times speed. There we go. So I would also like to have at least one of these flywheels done. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. Just with all of the materials that it needs, I think would be better in the discharges as well as the rig. So yeah, I think that's our best bet. So yeah, let's see if we can't just get, this is almost done. This will hopefully be done maybe before day 70, so 4 or 5 days for this one, depending on if I unpause anything else here. So let's unpause the Badwater rig, but I will just deprioritize it just a little bit. And put my phone on Do Not Disturb here so that it stops vibrating. There we go. Okay, I would also like to get going on removing this extra wall here, so that we don't have 2 walls. So let's see, let's also get dirt in here. I think if we leave it at this level that it'll be fine. We could also build like a channel that brings the Badwater this way, so that we don't have to fill up a level. But I think we'll be okay without it. So yeah, let's just get rid of this then. I don't want to get rid of that. Just that. There we go. So then I think what we can do, once this is built, we can get rid of this suspension bridge. Then maybe just continue the dirt along this way. And then of course we'll cut out just a bit there. So that we have a little bit more usable space here. But we'll see how that happens. Alright, so all of this I want filled in also. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, so I was going to replace this with maple trees. So I think, let's see. Why are you? No, you don't have anything to do. I think it might just be worth getting rid of these pine tree seedlings Although they're all right about 90%. Nah, okay, we'll just leave them. We're not hurting on logs, so I think it's okay that we leave them. But anyways, oh, perfect, this is done. Okay, so this is too far. Oh. Okay. Well, I have put myself into a pickle here. But first, let's delete all of this so that they don't accidentally start building it. We'll just do that. There we go. Okay, one less thing to worry about for now. This, however, is an issue. So that means this path needs to go, this block needs to go, this needs to be replaced with a platform, and the path needs to be replaced. There we go. Okay, then we can build all of this, and then get this guy running. Which I guess it's fine that they are not connected, because we don't have power anyways. Let's see. Alright, so all of that's picked up. Hopefully, will they be able to reach? Yeah, they will. Okay, so we'll just high prioritize that. Okay, and then let's get rid of this wall. There we go. Okay, let's see, what else? 35%. Are they building this now? Oh wait, what are they bringing materials over here for? Oh, I see. Maybe I should just get rid of this storage, actually. Is this... These were log storage, right? Yeah, these aren't full. Yeah, so they're probably just filling this because it's closest. So let's just actually get rid of it. There's no point in having it. Alright, so let's see. This is almost done. Oh, this basically is done. Just needs to be built. Alright, guys, let's do this. Let's get a move on so that we can start with these two ladders. There we go. And we do have power, so hopefully... Definitely don't have enough power to fully power both of them. I do believe these take 200 each. Yeah, so we're only producing just under 300. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so then we can delete this. Let's pick up all of these resources. Oh, and they've already picked up all of these. Awesome. Okay, so these... Okay. I think... Let's just high prioritize these. And then I want to get this platform removed and replaced with dirt. Kind of as quickly as possible. Let's see. And then I also want to get the inner pieces done quickly. Let's see, but it looks like a couple of these are reliant on this wall. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just get those prioritized as well. There we go. Alright, where are we on this one? 39. Should we maybe put in an engine here? I was hoping to not need to, but I think we will. Maybe. Might be necessary. Let's see, let's get all of this picked up now too. And see... Yeah, everybody's complaining that there's nothing to do in range. Okay, awesome. So, let's get maple trees in here. Unpause the forester, and then all of this oak needs to be marked for cutting. All of this, there we go. Okay, and then the maple needs to be unmarked. There we go. So let's get this set to maple, because maples take quite a long time to start producing the syrup. So it looks like 28, that's 40 days to produce 3 maple syrup. Now, we are going to make a larger maple tree forest, I guess, if you will, later, but I think this will be okay for now. That does also mean that we will need a tank for the maple syrup. So let's just do that. Let's just do that here. Oh, I think this needs to be an oak tree. How long has that been there? Interesting. Okay, so let's see. This needs to be for maple syrup. And I'm not going to prioritize it because it doesn't need to happen in any... It doesn't really need to happen within the next 40 days. Because I believe this holds, yeah, 50. So, no sort of expedience at all. Okay, this one also, I do think this might need a little bit of priority. Let's see, haven't started on you yet. Okay. They did get those done. Let's see if we can't get this out. I do also want to put in the mine, but I know it's not needed. We've obviously got 545, kind of fluctuating a little bit. We've got enough scrap metal, and all of this is done also. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get these ladders out. That picked up. Let's get you guys out of here. Let's get this emptied. Okay, so I do want to have this wall completed before the next temperate cycle, which I know we've got quite a while. So let's see. Are they even working on this? I don't think so. Okay, so now we can get rid of these three. Let's see. Alright, well that's fine. That'll happen eventually. Now, for this area, I do want to bring this level down. So let's see. I think we should do that with, do we do it with the dynamite or tunnels? I think it would be best with tunnels. So yeah, let's do tunnels. Let's also pause, oh boy, pause one of these. Because I think we're kind of flooding here a little bit. No, maybe not. We're about to. Oh boy. Quite a while ago, someone had suggested moving this down. But we don't really have the space since I put in all of these mangrove trees. And I don't want to put anything in here because this is where the water gets pumped out of. So, yeah. I do intend on actually expanding this. So, there's that also. Okay, so let's get this set to oak. Just for a little bit. Because we're kind of running out of them here. Let's see, where'd you go? There we go. Yeah, so let's just get him to put in a few more oaks, and then maybe when we're at 105 days left, we'll move him back over to the maple trees. Yeah, and they've already started. Oh wow, this is basically done. Fantastic. All right. So, let's see. I know I prioritized this. Yeah, and they've gotten everything in the middle done. Okay, awesome. So then, I think this needs to be done. And then I can delete this suspension bridge. I can also delete this whole path and this ladder. So let's get that out of the way and then get more water wheels in here. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I do also want to put in, let's see, I want to put in windmills over here also. So that means this run of power shafts will go, and then we'll move it to this side. Okay. So let's just get you done. I apologize if you can hear my cat scratching on my door. He is a needy boy, unfortunately. He also knows how to open doors. So hopefully, I have the door locked, but so he won't be able to open this one. And we're flooding. So let's just pause these two. And hopefully with a little bit of evaporation, we should be fine in maybe a day or two. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Okay, so then you guys are without power. That's fine. And power starts to come in right as the day ends. Okay, let's see. Waiting on gears, and we've got just under 300. Okay, how many gears go in here? Because I'd like to get at least one of these done. I know probably not the whole column can get done. So at least one of the flywheels. So let's see if we can't also figure out a way to get power over here. So probably easiest to do one of these. That. Get the verticals here, and then regular. There we go. Oh, but that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because this won't be built for a while. So let's just take this out and see if we can't bring it. But I want to get. Okay, let's delete this as we're done. I want to get this block. There we go. Let's get this replaced with terrain right now. Well, we still have just a little bit. Let's see. So this should be, yeah, only 12. Okay, so then I shouldn't have, well, this is all deprioritized, and then that's all deprioritized as well. And they can't reach any of this. So that should be fine. Can't get all required materials. Right there. It's right there. Oh, are there materials in here? Dang it. Okay. So, what we'll have to do is one of these. get that connected also. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, let's get back to bringing power over here. So this is what's gonna have to happen here. That one, and then this needs to be brought over. There we go. Now it's connected. Okay. And that one's done now. Fantastic. Okay, get rid of this then. There we go. Alright, okay, so this is fantastic because that means we can get rid of all of this. And definitely can get rid of this row also. Alright. Let's see, so I can get rid of all of these. Maybe not all of those just yet, so that we can still collect all of these materials. That does, however, mean that all of this can go as well. There we go. Oh, I missed a little. That we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're also full on paper. So let's get rid of all of these windmills, because this was something that I wanted to do in the previous episode, but didn't get the chance because I wanted to do them all at once instead of just waiting for waiting and only doing one at a time. So let's get all of this picked up. Then we'll come back and we'll put in the large windmills. Let's actually get those unlocked. Fantastic. Okay, so I do also want to change all of this. And what I want to do is bring in, hello, there we go. Bring in all of this here. Then what we'll do is put in platforms on top. Hello, thank you, lag. Platforms on top. Then we can get a path in here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah. So we'll put a path in there. It's just not going to let me. Also not going to let me put platforms on there because the windmills need space. Okay, so that's all right. Let's see. So that's done. What else are they building at the moment? Because I want to get them started on that tower. Let's see, let's also clean up this path because it's the marker for how this will go. Okay, so it looks like they're building this. Oh, and I shouldn't have deleted that that bridge. All right, well, that's okay. Because now they can't reach that. So I think what we're just gonna do is put in another little bridge here, temporarily. I think this only needs to be, oops. There we go. So that should be fine just for that one. Alright, so then what I can also do actually is remove this whole path because we can continue these on. Then put platforms on top. And then path goes here. Again, it's not going to let me do it over there. Then another level of platforms, so that we can then put large power wheels here. Or large windmills. I promise I had coffee this morning. So let's see, let's just get all of these in. But I think I'm just gonna pause all of the windmills for now. And check on this. Yeah, all of this is done. Okay, perfect. So this one, I think, needs to go in first before I can put this one in. So, although, no, I think they should be able to reach that one. Maybe. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. Let's get all of these prioritized done. Oh yeah, see, they're building that from that side. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and we've got plenty of paper to build all of these. Okay, so let's come back over here, and I made a little bit of a mistake. This one is not going to be a platform. This needs to be a vertical power shaft so that everything can get connected. So yeah, like that needs to go there and then go up so that it can connect to the windmills. I do also need to put in power shafts here. There we go. Yeah, this should help us with the 1,000 power that we are short. Let's see, that one just missing planks. This one looks like they're still bringing planks, even though we're halfway through the night. There we go. Okay, awesome. So, oh, and they're bringing the planks for this one too. All of them? Or just some of them? All of them. Fantastic. So both of these just need to be built. Hopefully that happens soon. Alright, that one just came on. And let's see. This one also, momentarily. Fantastic. Alright, so let's see. And of course, they're no longer producing power. Well, I guess that's okay because these couple were charging this battery. Or these flywheels here, not batteries. Batteries hold energy. Flywheels hold potential energy. There's a difference. Okay, well, I don't really want to sit here and wait for them to turn back on. So, what I'm going to do is put the paper mill at the lowest possible workplace priority because I don't think we'll need much more paper. I do plan on putting the large windmills in here like I had mentioned. But I did also mention pausing these. So let's do that because there's no point in building them now because I can't get them connected. I would like to get this flywheel done. So let's do that. Let's see, we've got 80 logs, treated planks, we've got 440 gears, we've got 400 and metal blocks. Ooh, we've got 530. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we need to increase the population at all. We've got 15 kits. And that's quite a bit. So maybe, do we have just a... Yeah, double launch. There we go. That's fine. Okay. I also want to get a couple of these lumber mills going because I don't think we had any... Yeah, we didn't have any going before. So let's just do these four. There we go. And we have started producing bad water again. So let's just put one of each of these. Dynamite and centrifuge, or explosives factory and centrifuge. Oh, look, and these are all going. Still not producing, but we're only what, 800 negative? And these aren't even producing all that they can, because I think the max, yeah, 100, 300, so 196. So each of these can still produce 100 more. Hopefully they start doing that during the night. Then, oh, of course they just stopped. Oh boy. Alright, well that's okay. Let's see, maybe we should start trying to replace these engines with something else also. I don't think it'll be worth connecting this to this just yet. I do also want to get this built so that nobody goes down there and gets stuck. Let's see. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow, this is almost done. Let's see, what do we need? 10 treated planks, 70 metal blocks, and just a handful of logs. Fantastic. Oh, here it all comes. Okay, so let's get all of this done. So, done and collected. There we go. All right, let's also get a ladder in here so that we can start building the rest of this. I don't think we'll have any need to come down here anymore. And if we do, it will probably be easier to come in from this side instead of walking all around. Oh, actually, what I want to do, let's come down here. I want to get rid of these levees and replace them with dirt. So let's get all of this collected. And of course, I'm doing this right as it turns tonight. Oh, but they're doing it. All right, I stand corrected. And now they've stopped. Okay, so 16 left. That's all right. Can't get up here, right? No. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go back down here and see if they've gotten these. No. There we go. Okay, now we can put dirt in. So we get those highest priority. There we go. And flywheel is storing. Awesome. So we'll be producing quite a bit of power here, and we'll have the ability to store it. Fantastic. Alright, let's get these two paused. There we go. Okay. I said I was going to do this 8 days ago, so let's just do it now. Maple. There we go. Hopefully he'll be able to do this before the end of 90 days, and then we can get him back to oak. Because neither of these should need to be replanted again, so long as we can keep water in here and not flood the area again. So, let's see. Alright, so let's get all of this picked up. I also want to set this to lowest priority, just in case. Just so they don't do that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at them all turning. So now everything up to here should be connected. Yeah, those will get connected shortly. Let's see. Let's get this one out of here. Alright, now we can do all of this. And I know that these are just planks. So not anything crazy necessary. Ooh, we can also get rid of that. However, we're going to be using quite a bit of planks in here. So, let's see. We should also be still producing paper. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, and each one takes how many paper? 30 paper. So 330. Let's just build another medium storage here for paper. I have this set to lowest workplace priority so that if we need to produce more water, that's the first job that it takes from. Let's also get this set higher. There we go. Okay, so I think we'll be fine if we add maybe another builder's hut here. Maybe we can fit. Maybe let's just do 2, because we've got not enough beavers. These are set to this, so I'm gonna do that also. Have we filled? We have. Wow. Has this been filled also? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so we really need to get going with food storage. So let's see if we can't. Let's get rid of these 2 also, and then we'll replace them with large warehouses. There we go. So this needs to be wheat, flour, and wheat. There we go. Then all of this can be collected. Let's see, it's this one, right? Yeah, you're very low production. I don't think we have... Oh, we do. Where's the second one? Oh, this one, yeah. Alright, maybe let's just get started on this mountain. This is done. Fantastic. Let's get all of this picked up. I really don't like having things on the ground, if you haven't noticed. That's why everything gets prioritized as quickly as possible. Okay, so let's get rid of the majority of these. There we go. Then we can get rid of all of this too. Straighten out this path just a little bit too. Alright, so let's see. Do we have enough of everything to build this? So, looks like a yes. So I'm just gonna unpause both of these bad water discharges, and hopefully those get done. I think we can get rid of both of these also. Let's see, ooh, all of that got picked up. Awesome. Okay, get all of that. Get all of this. Who has nothing to do in range? Scavenger flag. Yeah, looks like it to me. But I do still need to get a few in here, so let's do that. Let's get in a... If I just put a ladder right here, and then put in a scavenger flag here, should be able to put... I just put him there. Yeah, he reaches everything. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see, I don't want to get rid of this just yet because I don't want to give the builders anything else to do. But there he is. Hopefully he'll just bring everything over and be done today. And I can just delete this job. Fantastic. Goodbye. Go work somewhere else. Okay, so you're the only one that's lacking workers, but we still have, yeah, those two. Okay. Alright, that's fine. This is almost done also. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see, did this get built? Yeah, okay, so you can go... You can go back. There we go. Let's see, how much paper do we have? Can we build? We've got 150, so that means that we can build, what, 5 of these? And we've got 8,000 power stored. But it's going down because we haven't produced. Okay, so let's just delete these. And then I can delete that. Get it replaced with a vertical. 2, rather. And should have enough space. No, dang it. Okay, so that just means that I need to delete all of that. And then come back and put this in here. Yeah, because the first time I did it, they weren't lined up, and they needed to be lined up with the power connection on the water wheels. Yeah, so that's where I made my mistake. There we go, and that one. Okay, now we can get the power shafts put back in, and all of that will get collected hopefully very shortly. Okay, so this needs to be put in as soon as possible. I know this one won't produce enough power to support both of the smelters, the dirt excavators. But let's see, actually, let's just do, yeah, so let's just do 2. Just that have highest priority, and they're doing everything else anyways. Okay, so let's see if we can check on this wall. Oh, fantastic. So I do also want to move this wall. But that's not a today thing. What is a today thing is... Oh boy. Here's my cat again. What is a today thing is, the floor on this reservoir here. And then also putting in a few dams. So I think I'm gonna need to put dams in here. Alright, give me 1 second so I can handle this guy. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's get these 2 dams put in here. And I'd like to get this block filled in also, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. So let's just put in a staircase. I think this is just going to be the easiest solution for it. Let's see. So, maples are all done. Fantastic. So then we'll just put this back to none. Alright. So, have my windmills... Yes. So they've been put in, but of course they're not producing any power. So, par for the course, I guess. Let's see if we can't get... I'd rather have shafts put in first. So let's see if we can't do this. I like having the shafts put in first. Oh, fantastic, we're producing. Not enough, and we're not charging the flywheel. Oh, and there we are, by 8. Alright, so, issue with having the windmills put in first is, as you can see, these windmills are producing power. They're producing 408 also, but they're only just now connected. So they've been producing power for however long, and only now are we able to collect it. So now that we've got these 5 put in, we are completely out of paper. So that means we won't be able to put anything else in. But that's all right. Yeah, you just got your job filled in again. Okay. So these are charging. Let's see. Oh, this is all done. All right. So this means this can all get collected, and we can start putting in power wheels here. So I need a... Oh, this isn't even in the right level. Ah, jeez. Okay, so that means this needs to come out. So let's get this collected also. We are running very, very low on planks. So yeah, those need to be collected quickly. Let's see. Still somebody in there, but it doesn't look like he's producing quickly at all. Which is fine. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so all of those got put in. So let's delete, so that we can collect all of these planks here. And none of these have plank. Oh, they do have planks. Oh, these were the windmills. So there we go. Let's get all of that collected. That's just one log. That's not going to take any sort of time to collect. Yeah, because we're not in desperate need of logs. It did just go up quite a bit, I assume, because everything that was collected was just put into storage. So, sounds like a plan. I don't think it's worth putting beavers in the rest of these industrial lumber mills just yet. Especially because we've only got the one extra. Let's see. What does need to happen? Should I leave this storage in for this guy? Probably. Yeah, probably. Okay. We'll just leave that for him then. We're no longer producing paper. Okay. I don't want to change the priority because it really isn't a priority. But I would like to have those done. So, what we can do instead is use all of the planks that we just collected. So, let's get all of this dynamite, or all of these tunnels put in. This level. Let's get all of this. There we go. So this doesn't really need to be done in any sort of expedient fashion, but this does, however. So this needs to be a compact water wheel here, and then the regular water wheels everywhere else. Oh, that's not the right spot. There we go. Okay, so all of this needs to go as well, dang it. Let's get rid of that, and then this needs to be replaced with platinums, and I think we'll be able to put in another row of water wheels. Let's see. Yeah. And then, of course, the staircase will be gone. So that means you need to go, and so do you. So all of that needs to be collected. This needs to be a vertical power shaft. Those need to be regulars. Okay. Let's see. I don't need to move this power shaft. Or these power shafts. Yeah, okay, so we'll let them do that. Like I was saying, this one doesn't need to be done any sort of soon, so we'll just do this. And all of this needs to be leveled also, and then in here needs to be brought down by 1. So... do you take planks? No. I could put this bad water discharge in now. But I don't think it's completely necessary. Let's see. They've put in this one. How close are we here? 20 paper away. Which is probably what everybody's waiting for. Oh, wait. You're also waiting on gears. Oh, we don't have any gears. Where did all of the gears just go? All of these, right? Yeah, 300 each. Are they building this? No. Wow. Right then, how many gear workshops do we have running? 4. Okay, well, that's all right. Let's see. There's gears in here. Yeah. Okay, let's get all of this. Whoa. Hello. There we go. Okay, let's get all of these gears picked up. I know there's planks and metal and everything in here, because this was the, these were the, bad water pumps. So, there should be logs in here also. Yeah, we don't need the logs. We do just need the gears. We don't really need the metal either, but the metal would be really nice to have. I wish there was a way to tell them to only collect the gears. Because I think they're collecting... yeah, they just collected everything but the gears and waited for the gears last. Okay, well that's fine. It all got collected anyways. And this first one's almost done. I do want this to get done semi-quickly, however. Just so that we can make sure that all of this is reachable. Or is put in while it's reachable. Let's see, so... should be fine, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that, wait. 300 less. Alright, well that's fine. What is lacking materials? Oh, yeah, just paper. It's all just paper. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Wow, 40,000. That's almost a third full. Fantastic. And what can happen, if we really needed it, I could turn one of these on and produce so much more power. Because all of these, well, I guess up to here, yeah, that's all connected. So that would produce quite a bit of power. Alrighty. That's awesome. Oh, and we're producing 1,300. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, one thing I did want to do is get into berry pies. But we need maple syrup. Or do we for this recipe? Or was it? Who needed maple syrup? Oh, is it the folktale? Wait. Oh, it's to make berry filling in the grill needs the maple syrup. But we can do it without maple syrup in the fermenter. All right, so let's get a fermenter in here. Let's see, I think I can take out 6. So maybe we shouldn't take out medical beds. Though that would be a perfect spot. What I should do is move these storages that are here so that we can continue to have power there. Continue along in this portion with power. Huh. Well, also, another thing, the whole point of berry pies is berries, and we don't have those either. So, those should be put in sooner rather than later, so that we can get them starting to grow. So let's just put berries in here. I think that's fine. So unpause you, and get get a gatherer flag in here. We'll just put him... Actually, let's put him here so that he can also work on the mangroves, and then just prioritize him to berries. Yeah. Perfect. So, with that means I also need a berry storage. I don't think we're ever going to fill a large one, at least with that. Berries. I don't think we'll fill a large one just with this, especially because they'll eat the berries as they are. Oh my goodness. I really hope you can't hear this cat. So yeah, we definitely won't fill a large storage with just this, especially because they can eat the berries raw, and then I'm also going to be using them in a recipe, of course. So we'll just leave it. And then put it as a low priority. That's fine. Okay, so let's check on this. This is doing good. I think we can actually, now that that's put in a compact wheel here. And a regular wheel here. Because they should be able to reach this one. In here. Yeah. So even if this one was put in, but they won't do that one. We'll do this one first and then do that one. Alright, well that's okay. Looks like we are producing paper, though fairly quickly. He could be working a bit faster. And 1200 power, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so I do also want to get this picked up, for one. But I do also want to get dynamite in here, so that we can start getting this done. Start moving on to other things. So, let's see. This can be put in, but I'm just going to pause you. Then we can come in here with the power. That's going to run along. Then we'll come in with this, this, and have power large. There we go. This one. So these 4 need to be set to high priority. There we go. Alright, so what's flooded? Really? This only has 2 though. We'll just pause one of these. Let's pause this third one also. Okay, so then let's wait maybe 2 days. And then we'll get at least one of them going again. Okay, so since we're leaving this here, I think it would be best to just get in platform here and run a path along this way. And then let's do like 3 of them here. I am worried about the amount of water that's in here. So, what I'm going to do is close this, let you pump the rest of the water out, and then I think we'll close this also. So, let's do a little bit of math here. So 300 water per day. No, 160. It's 320 water per day. And we've got 20,000 divided by 320 is 62 days of water. Okay. So that means we need to come up with 20 days. There's definitely 20 days of water in here. But my biggest issue now is evaporation. But that's gonna have to be a next episode problem. Alright, let's see. Let's also... Oh wow, they're almost done with this? Okay, let's also get this done. Now that we've got quite a bit of dirt done. Let's see, this can get collected, and then... How many do we need to come down? I know I said we were gonna tunnel this out, but I think it'll be okay if we just do, the regular dynamite. So let's do that. So I'm gonna bring this level down 1. Then this level needs to go down by 3. So then what I can do is just bring the whole thing down by 3 all at once. And then we'll find out if I did that math correctly. Which I probably didn't. So let's see, this then needs to go down by 2, and then this one needs to go down by 1. Okay, so back to 3. Let's get all of this put in here. Right? Yeah. So if we put in a triple platform here, yeah. Okay. Then let's see. This needs to come down by 2. And I think this is going to need to be raised. Yeah, so this needs to come down by 1. So yeah, that's the level that we want it. So I think we just need 1, and then if we do X, yeah, that's all done. Okay, so one tiny issue, I can't reach that, or this, or this. So what I think we do is just do these kinda at once. Right, yeah, so this level will go down, and then I'll put in stairs and everything, and then we'll be able to walk on this level, and then it'll be a little bit more time consuming, but they'll be able to do the outer ring of each level from the level that has the triple dynamite on it. So yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah. Let's also, I don't think they need it, but we'll just bring a path over here. Make sure they can reach all of that. Let's see, I do also want to get rid of this pillar thing here, so we'll do that. And then that's going to delete the whole thing. Let's see, I do need to put triple dynamite in there. Alright, so this should be fine. I know that's gonna take 1 minute to put everything in, but this is all done here. Goodbye. Awesome. So that means this path can go, and we can get everything put in here. Go then like that, like this, like that, and then path needs to come in here also. Ooh, this needs to be exploded. Let's see, so maybe let's just put, actually this is a perfect opportunity to use tunnels, because we'll need to put platforms in anyways, so there's no use in using dynamite to blow those out just to then put a platform in. It does waste extract, but it's only what, 2 extract? Yeah, 1 for each. So I think that's okay. All right, let's get. You know what? I think let's just do this. Then delete each. Delete the third one. There we go. I'm doing this because I think then that means that they'll do these first, even though they're not prioritized. Like the build order should be first. So hopefully that works out the way that I'm intending it to. But it's fine if it doesn't. Let's see. Let's get all of that put in there. Fantastic. Then we'll be able to unpause this terrain block once we have somewhere else for the bad water to go. So once all of this is done, I should probably just move this medium tank now. And this dynamite storage. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so we'll move it over here and then there. Cool. Alright, let's see. Let's check our water here. Yeah, so this definitely isn't gonna last all day, so we're gonna close that. Let's see. Oh, we can pause this. Oh, didn't think about that. These are all reliant on the water that was here. Huh. Didn't think that one through. But I guess it's just 10. So I think we'll be fine without that. Let's see, we've still got 60 days of water left. We must have been in the high 20,000. So one thing we can also do is get this area blown out so that we can fit more water in this space. this area can get blown out also, but I don't think it's as pertinent as this one. Because remember, this all fills up with bad water during a bad tide, whereas this then stays clean. So yeah, this needs to happen very quickly. Let's get all of this laid in here. Now I think it might be worth... Oh wow, this is almost done. Oh, and they were able to reach a lot more of this than I thought they were. Okay, so let's just get all of this going. Let's see, this can all go. Okay, dynamite check, we've got 350. Okay, so I'm gonna set this to 2 beavers. And then get the rest of these centrifuges and explosives factories online. Then I would also like to put in a few more wood workshops, because if we run out of treated planks, which we definitely will because these take 120, that's going to be the biggest bottleneck. So let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. There we go. We can fit 2, and then we can actually fit a 3rd one here. And then once these are removed, we can then put a fermenter, because then we'll have 1 row here. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And hopefully we'll have berries by that time also. So we'll see. I think we can also start getting rid of some of these potatoes here. So maybe we'll just set this to like half. Maybe put in a little bit more corn. Probably a little bit more corn would make sense. Let's see. Oh, and we're no longer producing paper. Okay. There is actually quite a few of these that got built, so I'm not exactly upset. Let's see, and our planks came back up. Oh wow, we have 1,000 planks. Okay. So let's get all of these collected then, before we run out of storage. Let's see, let's also get a couple of these laid. So regular water wheels here and here. Awesome, those will get done eventually. And looks like they're starting on this also. That's amazing. Let's see, so I can actually delete all of this also. No point in having that. Let's see, we can also, let's just fill this in. And then we put in our ladders here. There we go. What I would also like to do is put some roofs on this. Would also like to fill this in with dirt also. Let's see, how much, so it looks like we've got one of these, yeah, fully empty. Fully empty, completely empty. That makes more sense, completely empty. Let's see, let's put a dynamite here and a double here. Then that will look better. Yeah, so that can get done whenever. And these are all still connected. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's get these collected. And put all of this dirt back in here. Oh, and these maple trees are halfway there. Fantastic. Okay. I think this needs to go back up. Let's check on these guys. Oh, we've got, just a couple left. Okay, guys, let's do these 4 first, because I'm not worried about the triple dynamite. I'll bring you a path. Could you all leave, please? Thank you. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we can bring in our path here. And I think I would like to put in a dynamite here and then just put ladders. Because I think ladders will be the easiest way to get down as quickly as possible. Let's see, so I can do this. All of this needs to be laid. Also, awesome. Alright, so I think we need to bring... I know they can walk, what, 10 tiles away? But I just like to put paths in more... I'd rather be just kind of safe than sorry, I guess. Let's see, so this also needs to be laid in. There we go. Is this reachable? Oh, and they've already started on it. Awesome. Let's just get that done then. Let's see, this just needs to be built. Any day, guys. Any day. Got a little bit shorter for him. There we go. Okay. That's done. Fantastic. So then we can put in ladder. Highest priority. One on top, and there we go. Fantastic. So, I think we can just do this now. Yeah, and then to triple check, this is a triple dynamite. This is a triple platform. So yeah, that's gonna go down to this level, which should hopefully be equal to this level. It's too far away, it's not gonna show me. Well, that's all right. Not a huge deal. I guess we can do this. Turn the water off so that we can see. Yeah, that's a full square. Fantastic. Fantastic. And all of this is amazing. And that's all done too. Awesome. Ooh. Bad water is going down quicker than we're producing it. Okay, so let's just get a couple more in there. How do we have 20? Vacant jobs. Okay, let's just set... We'll just pause one of the dirt excavators for now. This is full! Wow! That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. I genuinely didn't think that was gonna fill up this episode. But, and it filled up this episode without water power. This was all wind. That's fantastic. Okay, well, on that note, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about everything, and I will see you in the next one.